Welcome back, Year 4. This week we have been learning about different shapes. On the screen you will see examples of quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals mean shapes with four sides. Can you identify the properties of each of these quadrilaterals? For example, a square has all the sides and all the angles the same. A rectangle has two sides that are longer and two sides that are shorter, but all the angles are the same. As you can see, with the trapezium, we have one set of parallel lines. With a parallelogram, there's a big clue in the title of the shape that there are two lines, two sets of parallel lines. And then you notice a rhombus and a kite. What do you notice about the property of those? Why not try to find out for yourself? Each of these we can identify, and it's really important to be able to identify these in different shapes and be able to recall the properties of them. Practice that and maybe give yourself a little challenge. Maybe cover up one of the shapes and try and remember all of the different properties of that shape. Maybe create your own sheet with the shapes and actually don't print out the names of them. So then actually you can work out the name and describe the properties to maybe an adult or a sibling in your house. These are examples of triangles. We have a right-angled triangle. As you would know using your angle knowledge, you would notice that one of those angles is a right angle. This shows that it is at 90 degrees. So that symbolises a right-angled triangle. We have an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle has all the sides and all the angles the same. We have an isosceles triangle. As you can see, it has got two lines on two of the sides. This shows that two sides are equal. And then finally, a scalene triangle. None of the sides of a scalene triangle are equal. Why not have a go at trying to draw your own or identify them, maybe around your house? This week in English, as we've been thinking about fiction and narrative writing, we've been thinking about different sentence starters. Thinking about what makes an effective piece of writing and actually what will continue to hook in the reader and make people not want to put down a piece of writing that you write. So as you can see on the screen, there are a range of different sentence starters. We have ing starter, using ing, smiling sweetly, she turned and walked away. As you will notice with all of these different sentence starters, after the sentence starter, there is a comma. We have a simile, like the chocolates in the box, she vanished quickly. A preposition telling us where. On top of the hill, the wolf stood and watched. An adverb, using at ly, hurriedly, he snatched the ticket. And finally, our conjunction, making it a complex sentence, when he found his bone, the dog settled at the bottom of the stairs. So I've come up with some examples. Can you identify the different sentence starters that are used at the beginning of each of these sentences? Can you identify the preposition? Can you identify the adverb, the conjunction, the simile, and also the ing? Can you adapt them? Try and come up with your own.